Hi guys, hope we're doing well. It is coming up to 12:30 Friday the 21st of August. The pound today is going to be interesting on the close. Are we going to close above the trend line, or are we going to have the fourth false break in a row and close below it? We'll just have to wait and see for that. It's already been a topsy-turvy journey. If we have a quick look over at the pound today, you can see push higher in early trade to come back lower in recent trade. One of those days. There's Brexit talks about no progress being made recently, and that perhaps is weighing on things a touch. Where we finish then is going to be important, and if I just remove some of these lines we've got on, I know you've got obviously just above the trend line, but you can see the importance of this whole zone. We've gone over this a few times, haven't we? But you can see 131.35 is the key point. Can we close above there, or do we break down below? And that's when you probably want to start getting on a couple of these trend lines. Areas of support around the 130 handle as well could come into play over the coming days. If we finish below 131 basically is how I would be looking to trade it that way. The euro, with this dollar strength that we are potentially, or that we are seeing, you can see this has come down to its low of the week. Pretty key, you have to say. Once, twice, 3 times tested. Obviously no guarantee that it does break, but if it does, just be aware of the whole support point around that 117 handle, the bottom of that range, which as the sort of the level has broken here, you can see again once we got below there, it pushed down pretty quickly as well. So a choppy day yesterday in the euro, cleaner one for some dollar strength. You're seeing that across the board. Obviously the Aussie dollar here just near the lows, but on a support point that is pretty key. Buyers will obviously want to take control over here. Really 71.84 for me is where I would be happy buying up towards that 72.23. The lows are key. It's much like the euro and the pound, that they've got a range bottom around there. Time will tell whether we get to see that or not. I think it depends on how the euro and the pound react to these lows that they are on. Gold with this dollar strength has been pushing lower, but marginally, not really doing too much. However, it is a massive area of support from yesterday's low around that 1931 area. The high is now at the top of the range. Buyers know where they want it above, i.e. 1961. The sellers want it below 1931. Who's going to win? We're testing the low at the moment. Of course, the volume's going to start to pick up shortly. It's just no guarantee it does break, but if it does, just be aware of course, these lows. It still has held so well following that Tuesday breakdown last week to cap the upside. What a trade that would have been. Are we seeing a bit of a head and shoulders here? Potentially. That short then maybe makes a bit more sense for those looking at it if it does break down. The S&P recovered nicely yesterday, almost got the all-time high, just doesn't want to yet on the futures. Back down to test the pivot. For me, the key level is going to be the weekly open, 33.66. That's what I'm keeping an eye on for the remainder of the session. You'd likely expect a decent reaction, whether it be as a support point, profit taking, push higher, or the break lower to target back down towards 33.48. The buyers will want to defend that. If you'd rather be late to the party, we have maybe a stronger cash open. Longs above 33.83 make a bit more sense to me as well. It's almost like if you're not in a position now, I would leave it below 33.83 and above 33.66 is an area best probably left alone. Of course, the pivot could act as a support point and we push higher. I just feel the cleaner trades will come either on 33.66 or in and around 33.83. Anyway guys, hope you all have a great weekend, and I will catch you later on, or if not, next week.